The thoughts that you tell yourself will actually shape the reality that you live in. And I have a really funny story that I want to share with you. But before I do, I have just recorded a longer video that is over on YouTube that contains an exercise that you can actually go through and do yourself in order to start to deconstruct the stories that you are believing within your life. But the funny story about me, I have gone through most of my life actually believing that I was really tall. My grandmother used to always talk about me being really, really tall, so I had naturally adopted this as my belief. Now, I actually happened to mention this whenever I was in the working world, in the corporate world, quite a long time ago now, and one of the guys that I work with actually laughed his head off at me. He couldn't understand that I was thinking that I was tall. I'm 5'5", so for a girl, that isn't tall. Being 5'5" is, I think, actually below average. However, it was my grandmother that kept telling me about how tall I was. She's only 5'2", so from her perspective, I actually was really tall. So it's really important that actually we are aware of the stories that we absorb and the truths that we absorb in the world that might be true for somebody else, but aren't necessarily true for you. So be careful what you believe and be careful of what you're absorbing. Head across to YouTube and do that exercise, and you can start to shape your world and transform the way that you're living and start to believing in something else that is actually true to you and will help enhance the reality that you're in.